Hi Year 8 and welcome to another video. My name is Mr. Corbett and we're going to turn to page 5 today of our art booklets. Okay, in this exercise on page 5 we're going to be talking about tonal value scales using lines. Now in the previous videos we talked about using pressure on the lead to achieve different types of tones, okay? So the more pressure you put on the lead, the darker the tone was. But another way of doing it is to actually use lines. So the closer the lines are together, the darker the tone, and the more gaps between the lines, obviously the lighter the tone appears, okay? A lot of comic book artists would use lines like this because they can just use the lines rather than having to put the pressure in the tone all the time. So the exercise today is basically that you are going to copy the boxes on the left into the blank boxes on the right. So if you were doing the lightest, which is this one, and you would just basically roughly copy those in, okay? I put a little line up there for that one and another line down there for that one. So roughly you're getting what that's going to be. Now the more lines that you put in, it gives the appearance that the actual tone is darker. So you're going to complete on box 2, box 3 and box 3, 4 into 4, 5 into 5 and 6 into 6. And you notice that this is cross hatching, so these are lines that go in one direction and lines that go in another direction on top of it, okay? In the second box you have hatching lines. Now hatching lines just go in one direction. So mostly they would go in a diagonal manner, okay? So in the first box you're going to put in here and you're going to put in just a couple of lines. You add more lines in the second box, you add even more lines in the third box, and even more and so on until you get to this. There are loads and loads of lines in this one, which makes the tone appear darkest. Okay, another type of line that we have is a squiggle or a scribble. So it's very simple. I mean, you can make up your own scribbles if you want to, and that's just to put in a little squiggle in there, and then of course you're going to make a tighter scribble in the one there, and then maybe put even more lines into that scribble in there. So as you can see, it's starting to cut out the white space, and you keep on going until you get to a scribble there's hardly any space or white in it. Zigzags are another type of line that we use. So as you can see, the zigzags here, there are very few zigzags in the first box, and it just gradually gets more and more and more zigzags until you can hardly see any white again on the right hand side. We've also invented our own you can do your own design if you want to in the fifth box down. We've just used circles in this one and just packed in all the circles, more and more and more circles until it gets darker and darkest. And then finally, you can maybe combine two. So we've combined, in this one we've combined a zigzag and we've combined a hatching, and we've just added them in together to see what kind of technique or what kind of combination techniques we could use, okay? So basically that's all you have to do for page 5. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more updates. I'm Mr. Corbett and thanks very much. Bye.